Now employing the same Kodo design language as larger models in its range, the third generation of Mazda 2 is the most stylish and distinctive small hatchback the firm has offered UK buyers. With its sights aimed squarely at Skoda's new Fabia, Vauxhall's refreshed Corsa and the Volkswagen Polo, the new Mazda 2 has typically for the firm gone about things in a different way. Particularly with petrol motors, many car manufacturers are shrinking the engine capacity and adding a turbocharger to boost power up to levels customers have become accustomed to. Not Mazda. Mazda's petrol engines, all 1.5s, are naturally aspirated and are offered in 3 power outputs: 74 brake horsepower, 89 brake horsepower and 113 brake horsepower. Despite the engine's relatively large capacity by small hatchback standards, performance and economy in most instances shade those of the Mazda 2's rivals, thanks to the firm's pursuit of Skyactiv technology, the name given to a suite of initiatives to boost efficiency and save weight. Putting those efficiencies into context, all Mazda 2s emit 117 grams of CO2 or less, while the least economical engine choice still has the official claim of 56.5 miles per gallon. Manual transmissions are fitted as standard, 5 speeds for the lower power petrols, 6 speed for the 113 brake horsepower and the diesel, although a lightweight 6-speed automatic can be optionally fitted to the 89 brake horsepower petrol motor. Aside from the special Sports Launch Edition, the regular Mazda 2 range will comprise of 5 trim levels, and all barring the base SE model will feature the 7-inch coloured touchscreen and MZD Connect, a function that allows you to hook up your smartphone to access various online services through the car. Upgrading the system further to include Sat Nav are the SEL Nav and the Sport Nav models, while Mazda claims its new 2 is the first car in the small hatchback segment to be offered with a heads-up display system designed to keep your eyes on the road. Mazda has gone to great lengths to enhance the new 2's refinement levels, with a range of petrol engines that are barely audible at idle speeds. Great care has been taken to minimise all kinds of exterior noise from entering the cabin. The sense of calm is amplified by the comfort-based suspension. If you spend most of your time driving away from urban confines, then the 113 brake horsepower 1.5 petrol engine makes perfect sense, although it's only available in the range-topping Sport Nav version that we are driving. Peak torque is 148 Nm and is the same as the 89 brake horsepower engine, but with a 6-speed manual gearbox. This means you can extract the performance without changing gear quite so much. Top speed is 124 miles an hour, while the 0 to 62 mile an hour sprint time is dispatched in 8.7 seconds. As comfortable and competent as the Mazda 2's handling characteristics are, don't expect to feel like you're in a racing car. Rather than showcasing the agility afforded by the weight-saving efficiency measures, Mazda instead chose to maximise the 2's refinement and sense of being in a bigger car, both to the driver and passengers. This is no bad thing, and largely this brief's been successfully undertaken. Ride quality is good both at slower urban speeds and going faster along motorways, with good body control. The 2 corners accurately too, the grippy tyres holding on well until gently pushing wider in faster bends when too much speed nudges it into a little understeer. Body roll is kept neatly in check, including during rapid changes of direction, allowing the Mazda to feel stable and assured. By stretching the car's wheelbase by 80mm and moving the cabin rearwards by the same amount, the additional interior space has been a welcome boost to the Mazda 2's comfort levels. With the rear seats up, the 2 provides 280 litres of boot space. Fold the rear seats over and that capacity extends to a maximum of 950 litres. It's not unusual for Japanese cars to have interiors that are well built but constructed of firmer plastics than those employed in many European cars, and in this regard the Mazda 2 is no different. Stylistically, the new 2's interior isn't dissimilar to the all-new MX-5 sports car, with a driver focus section Mazda calls the cockpit zone, and a wider section in front of the passenger. The reasoning is that driver distraction is minimised with all the key information directly in front of them, while controls for the aircon and infotainment system, which aren't looked at as frequently, are to the side where the front passenger can access them equally well. On the road, the 2's a calm car to travel in. The interior is free of niggling squeaks and rattles, while noise from tyres and air rushing over the door mirrors and around the windscreen pillars is kept impressively low. The 113 brake horsepower 1.5 Sport Nav version is the most powerful in the range, although even this version isn't going to be wallet crippling. With CO2 emissions of just 117 grams per kilometre and a claimed fuel consumption of 56.5 miles per gallon, it should still be within the financial reach of most Mazda 2 customers. So Mazda have attempted to make a small car that will take on its rivals by offering superior levels of equipment and quality of ride. Have they succeeded? You bet they have.